ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी का स्वागत है बच्चों। कैसे हैं आप सभी? उम्मीद करता हूँ अच्छे होंगे। ये 100 WPM डिक्टेशन है और ये बिल्कुल एग्जैक्ट जो है डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर जिस तरह से बोली जाती है उस तरह से हम बोल रहे हैं। और इसको साथ साथ जो है ऑनलाइन जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स जो ऑनलाइन वेबसाइट के माध्यम से पढ़ते हैं वो एक बार कमेंट करके जरूर बताएं कौन कौन साथ साथ टेस्ट दे रहा है, तो मैं यहाँ उनके रिजल्ट भी पढ़ूंगा। इन बच्चों के मैं साथ साथ यहाँ चेक करवा रहा हूँ। और जैसे मतलब भी कल एक बच्चा जो है पास हुआ है, इनमें से ये 3 बच्चे 100 वाले और 5 हैं उस वाले 80 वाले, तो 5 में से एक पास हुआ है, तो 2 में से एक पास हुआ है 100 में। अब ये आज देखो दोनों के दोनों पास होते हैं, ये एक पास होता है। ये जो डिक्टेशन है ये वेबसाइट के अंदर आपको माई कोर्सेज में होगा इंग्लिश 100 WPM न्यू डिक्टेशन के नाम से एक फोल्डर, उसमें 3rd नंबर डिक्टेशन मिल जाएगी। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। Another good feature of this year's defense budget is the reliance which we are placing on the expansion of the naval capabilities. This is a very welcome feature and I think it is much long overdue because we have a vast coastline, a vast area which we call the Indian Sea and other commitments of that nature, and we must strengthen our naval forces so that we might be able to protect our national interests on the high seas as well as the coast. One thing I would say this point is that sometimes we feel that whatever we spend on defense is something of a waste or in the nature of non-productive use. Whenever we make a statement that we have 2000 crore plan, we say that it is a non-development expenditure or this is something which does not contribute to the development of our country. Probably it does not do in that sense, but if you see our defense production program, the way it has strengthened our industrial base, the way it has trained our technical manpower in all these new techniques, that by itself is a great asset from the economic or social or technological point of view. Therefore, this pace should increase and we should not regard that anything spent or any accelerated pace of expenditure on defense is something that may lead to non-productive use of our resources, but it is something which we must not grudge our armed forces, and any expenditure done in this respect is an investment from every point of view. Sir, we heard something about discipline. It is true that discipline is very necessary in any aspect of national life, and in our army we have the best and the most disciplined group in our national life. The concept of discipline also changes with time, and the old type of discipline was you must spit and polish, you must click your heels when an officer comes about, and a certain relationship came to be developed between an officer and a Jawan. I would say with very great humility that this is outmolded in that present context of our society and our national position. There has to be a democratic approach to discipline. I maintain that there is something like democratic discipline, a discipline which arises not merely out of the relationship of superior and inferior persons in the service rank, but out of mutual respect and a sense of camaraderie, and that type of discipline is more enduring, more powerful, and more in consonance with our national aspirations and objectives as they obtain today. About the institutions like Bat Boy and Order Lies, I would not like to go into that because it is a delicate subject, but I think particularly the senior officers should do some rethinking on the subject to see that what relationship they want to have with the Jawans or the service people. About salaries and emoluments also there is gap. Sir, we are very grateful that this opportunity has been provided to this House to debate the working of the Defence Ministry. As a matter of fact, we are discussing other ministries also, which seems to be a new procedure in our House, and it has to be welcomed all the more. It is fitting that the Defence Ministry should have been chosen as one of the ministries about which we have a discussion here. It is very necessary that there should be the widest possible awareness among the people of our defense needs and the readiness of our armed forces to meet them, and with that end in view all the facts, whether they are in this house or outside in the academic bodies or in the press, are most welcome, and I would urge upon the government to give more facts and figures to the public so that the discussion that ensures will be more meaningful, and that all these complicated problems would be given due importance in all the quarters of our country. Well, sir, the problem of defense and administration is a very complex one. The relationship that the service chiefs should have with the civil administrators is really a very delicate matter, and I think some very healthy and useful convention should not be established so that there could not be a meaningful administration at all levels. We are very happy that we have the defense minister who is regarded in the highest esteem by the people, and he and his eminent junior colleagues form a team which is dedicated to the welfare of the services and the defense requirements of our nation. I think we should give them all possible strength in the good work that they are doing so that they may be able to improve the working of our vast and variegated defense forces to make them better instruments of our national security. Sir, as my friend suggested, the working of the defense ministry should be a little different from other ministries, and there should be some method by which quick decisions should be taken. I think this need should be kept in view when civilians are posted in the ministry. They should not be rotated as is done in the other ministries, so that a certain expertise develops at the civilian level, with the result that they may be able to understand and master the intricacies of the armed forces, and their administration may become more meaningful. Fortunately, the present Defense Secretary, who is a very be civilian as has been these for a long time, and I hope the same tradition will be maintained in the matter of other officers, and the whole ministry would work in close cooperation with the service chiefs and all other military officers. Sir, many new methods are being evolved for keeping a close touch between the minister and the army chiefs or the service chiefs, which is very useful. Weekly meetings are held between service chiefs. ये 997 वर्ड थे, 997 वर्ड थे बच्चों। और ये सीधी सीधी बोली है, ये 110 की स्पीड थी, यानी कि 9 मिनट में बोली है। 997 वर्ड हैं, पहले इसको अच्छे से पढ़ें। और इतना जैसे वहाँ पर एक मोर बता देता हूँ आपको बात, जिससे आपको थोड़ा और क्लियर हो जाएगा। देखो, जो एग्जामिनर होता है उसका काम होता है भी जो आपको चीज़ सीधी दिख रही है उसको सीधा ना दिखाए। टेस्ट दो तरह से लिए जाते हैं। डिक्टेशन जो बोली जाती है, या तो शुरू में स्पीड ज़्यादा रखेंगे, या शुरू में स्पीड जो है वो माइनस में रखेंगे। माइनस कितनी होगी 95 के आसपास, यहाँ प्लस कितनी होगी 110 या 115, और उसको फिर लास्ट में जा करके कम कर देंगे। एग्जामिनर दो तरह से पढ़ता है। कभी भी वो ऐसे नहीं पढ़ेगा जैसे आप सोच रहे हो भी स्पीड 100 है तो रेगुलर 100 से स्टार्ट हुआ और 100 पे ही ख़त्म हुआ। ऐसे कभी रिकॉर्ड हुई नहीं हो सकती, डिक्टेशन ऐसे कभी रिकॉर्ड भी नहीं हो सकती, और ना ऐसे रिकॉर्ड वो कराना चाहते हैं कि जिससे बच्चा जो है उसको पकड़ पाए। तो ये जो दो सिस्टम है, इन दो सिस्टमों से जैसे डिक्टेशन बोली जाती है, तो हमने अपना रखा है ये वाला सिस्टम। हम पूरी की पूरी डिक्टेशन इस स्पीड से पढ़ते हैं, ना कम ना ज़्यादा। फिर तुम्हारे साथ कुछ भी फ्लक्चुएशन कर ले, आप लोग जो है बाजी मार जाओगे। अगर इस स्पीड से नहीं लिखोगे तो फिर आपको वहाँ दिक्कत होगी। तो डिक्टेशन लगा दिए, डिक्टेशन नंबर 3 है। वेबसाइट पे जाके इसको टाइप कर दें, पहले इसको पढ़ें। इस क्लास के अंदर नमस्कार।